Good evening. In 9 days that have shocked the world, last night a move that many have found hard to believe. Russian forces attacking Europe's largest nuclear power plant, killing and injuring several Ukrainian soldiers. Now, overnight, after heavy fighting and shelling, Russian forces seized the Zaporizhzhia plant in southern Ukraine. Now, it's not clear where rockets landed, but firefighters spent the night putting out a blaze at the training facility on site. Now, thankfully, the UN nuclear watchdog said no radiation was released. Ukraine's president, however, described the attack as an act of terror on an unprecedented level. Alan Jenkins has been following today's developments.
The moment the largest nuclear power plant in Europe came under attack. Amid the exchange of fire, Zaporizhzhia burned overnight and into the morning. Russia blames Ukrainian saboteurs. Ukraine blames Russia. The West calls it a war crime. And though it didn't blow up, the fears are understandable.
President
Zelensky said it could have spelled the end of Europe. He said it could have been much bigger than Chernobyl. The fight for the area is ongoing, and while officials say the Zaporizhzhia site is safe, the fact it is in the middle of a war zone means the stakes are much higher.
In a war, all of these different failures that would have to happen for a reactor to become damaged and melt down, the likelihood of all of those happening becomes much more likely than it does in peacetime.
Strikes continuing too in the southeastern port of Mariupol, still thought to be under Ukrainian control, but encircled by Russian forces launching a sustained and intense attack. Those trying to survive this siege now having to make life or death decisions.
We came to the decision that we have to either stay and it's a suicidal mission, or break through and it's another suicidal mission, and that was the shorter version of suicide. So it wasn't funny at all. It was really, really scary, and we went to just break through the city through the two lines of surrounding.
This is the aftermath of a Russian attack on the city of Chernihiv in the north of Ukraine, where dozens of people are said to have been killed. Like the destroyed buildings they'd called home, people here are shell-shocked. And these drone shots show more of the destruction. Ukrainians young and old getting crash courses in how to defend their neighbourhoods.
I consider it very necessary. The enemy doesn't pity us. The enemy is simply destroying us.
Further destruction at the Zaporizhzhia power station has so far been avoided. Nuclear watchdogs say radiation levels haven't been affected, but Russia, now in control of the plant, has been called reckless by world leaders, shelling this site not just further endangering the safety of a country, but of an entire continent. Alan Jenkins, 5 News.